Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here, and welcome again to another reaction video. And in today's video, I want to react to the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Ectomobile Anniversary Edition from Hasbro Haslab. This finally was fully funded right there at the edge. A lot of people were scared that this would not fund, but it did over the weekend amazingly. I am a big fan of Haslab, of the products that they have produced over the years. Amazing stuff. I just received the Dragonfly for my G.I. Joe collection. I did not get the chance to open it yet. We're gonna have to wait. It went straight to storage for now, but next year I'll open it and I'll share that with you. If you're still on the edge, maybe you're watching this, you did not know that this project existed, or maybe you were on the fence, today is your final chance to get it before it goes away completely, and then you're going to be at the mercy of the aftermarket. Now, before we get into the details, I want to mention another project that I was looking forward to, and that was the Real Ghostbusters Peter Venkman and Samhain set produced by Mondo shop. I was hoping for that to be a great start for that particular collection. I'm a big Real Ghostbusters fan. Unfortunately, that project started really bad in my opinion. I did not support it. I wanted to talk about it. I did not get the chance. And as much as I am a big fan of the Real Ghostbusters, I just couldn't see myself supporting it because of the price point that they decided to start with. It was an expensive set, $200. Now the regular version is still available at Mondo, but it's $100 just for Peter Venkman and Slimer. Samhain alone, just adding it, it was $100, and it's not even what, 7-inch collection figure. I think there's 6 point something, maybe 7, around that. It's not a big figure, so I cannot understand why they decided to price it so high when NECA is producing things for a lot less. I would say that even if it was $150 perhaps the set, I would have supported it. But at that price point, $200, even with all the things that they were trying to do in the end to trying to get you, like saying that you would get free shipping in the US, I just couldn't see myself supporting something. And unfortunately, I don't think that that collection is going to go places because a lot of people were not excited for it. And you need a strong start in any collection, anything in this time and age with a lot of these collectible companies, a lot of these toy companies are producing amazing stuff, and you need to have a strong start. If you don't, then you pretty much you're dead on the water. I'm sure that they got some pre-orders, and I'm sure that they will produce the rest of the set, but I don't think that collection is going to go farther than just the original cast. Even if they sell Samhain in the future as a separate version, I think the starting price is not where you want to be. But now coming to this one here, this is a fantastic set. This is a fantastic gift from Haslab, from Hasbro, and in my opinion, it is the way you want to do things. And as you can see, I'm filming this. There's a little bit of delay, but make no mistake, today is the last day. Well, the moment I'm filming, they pass barely the limit of the 12,000. That was the target. $324, I think, is an excellent price for this, for the anniversary edition. There's actually 2 editions, and I know some people are gonna go for both. They're gonna get 2 sets because they want to recreate the first film and they also want to recreate the second film, so you're gonna have to do that. That's the only thing that I'm necessarily a fan of, the way they did it. But even if you only get one, you're gonna be able to transfer the parts and change it into 1 to 2. The only thing that I'm not a fan of is that this, when you put the stickers on, then they're gonna stay. And that definitely is the only thing that necessarily I'm a fan of, because removing stickers and putting it back on and taking, they're gonna damage the stickers and you're gonna damage even the plastic. So I'm not a fan of that. I would have preferred for them to do like a panels that you could change parts, like with the hood or even the doors. Here you can see the 2 different collections that you can get, the base model and the deluxe model. The base model, again, if you only want to represent the first film, you get that. You're gonna get pretty much all the little extra parts. Thule there comes. At the beginning, it was supposed to be just like a early bird special, but ultimately they give it to everyone. You get the librarian, you get Slimer, you get everything you need there. If you go for the deluxe version, then you get the change-out part, which is the top of the vehicle and the stickers, and then you get a set of the Ghostbusters with everything. So, why not? You can get that one, and then you have the 2 parts, or simply get both. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit pricey. I would have preferred for them to go with this set just maybe to sell the first film first and maybe the second one later, and a different collection on a different project, but they decided to do all at once. At the same time, we have to keep in mind this is Ghostbusters. This is not like G.I. Joe. The line of G.I. Joe, people are just invested into buying more stuff. With Ghostbusters, as far as you can go, you know, with big projects, maybe you decide to do, I don't know, the Firehouse next. You know, there's not really much to do. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice something in order to get what you want, and this was the best option. And of course, Ghostbusters was a bit popular this year because of the film. I always like the logo of the second film more than I did the original for some reason. It's just a cool logo. Now here you have the dimensions. You have 9.9 inches tall. You have 22.5 inches in length, and the width is 8.25. Also, you got the centimeters for those who use a metric system. It's a pretty hefty, pretty large vehicle. There's slide-up features inside. There is detail inside. That is the best part of this. It's such a complete thing for a great price, in my opinion. Even if you only choose to go for the one, just for the basic one, the base model, you still get more than you get with the real Ghostbusters with Mondo. You get a big bang for your buck. You get a lot of it, you know, and that is what you need. Here you can see the light up features is amazing. I do have my diecast model 118 produced by Hot Wheels Elite. Amazing model. Some people even change that to put lights on it. It's amazing, well detailed diecast model. But I paid what, $200 and some when it came out. This is, after so many years has passed, so probably around 10 years or so. This is a great bargain, and it's a bigger size, of course, 110. It is plastic. Some people have preferred to have die-cast, but at that point, if you're adding die-cast and you shooting the price up really, really high, it's going to be probably around $1,000 or so. And for that, if you want more detail, then you got to go with other companies. You can still go with what Blitzway did, and Blitzway, that one is not even die-cast either, but that is just if you're a 1/6 scale collector. I love how the dashboard looks. Fantastic detail there. The light up feature there. You see the interior under the hood. It's just great. The first ever Plasma Series goes the library goes. This is really nice. And I love the translucent plastic there. That is a really nice touch. They didn't need to add this one for sure, but they did, and that is a nice touch. It is really a great figure of Slimer. I have, you know, the Slimer that came with the set that was produced by Matty Collector. That set, the Christmas set that was sold to Toys R Us, and I love that set. I love it's great, but I think this Slimer here is much better. It looks a lot better. I love the stand a lot better too. It's a great design, closer to the film. And here you have the set of figures, which they look amazing. They come with everything you need, of course, based on the second film. And I will tell you this, looking at the figures, there are a lot of things that I still like the Matty Collector more, but I think there are a lot of things that I like about this one, particularly on the details and the accessories. This one comes with more accessories than that set did. And you can see right there Egon with his mug. That is super cool. I love the way they did the streams. It look amazing. I think it's great. That's the way to do it. Even the toaster, look at that. That toaster is great. It's just the details that they added here make this the complete set. And here you have Louis Tully. He has, of course, his custom from the first film, and it looks great. And I love his portrait. I think that is a really nice portrait. You can see Slimer in the back. This is a nice set overall, and I think the price is excellent. I'm not necessarily a fan of crowdfunding, you know, but this is the way that a lot of these big projects get their traction. And they've been proven, particularly Hasbro has proved through Haslab, that it's possible if you do it the right way. And they're doing it the right way. You know, at least they're producing things. Sometimes they don't so much, but they have learned project after project. They're learning how to do things in a way that it really entices people to come to the table to be participants of these ideas. Companies, they have to be very careful how they price themselves, but also how they present these projects to the consumer, how they start with them, because the way you start is the way you're gonna end. If you start really bad, you're gonna end really bad. There's not gonna be a happy medium. You cannot really salvage something that people are not motivated to support. This is an iconic franchise. People are willing to put the money down as long as their needs are met. Whether you choose only the deluxe version, or you want to go for the base model, or if you get both, you know, which why not? You could do it. I think the price is still permissible. I think that the price point that they chose here is great. Something that is a shame for Mondo not to understand, at least for them. And I feel that a lot of times Mondo, particularly now in this new ownership they have, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. There are a lot of things that they do great. I have some of their figures, they got great customer service, but they missed the point in some things. Trying to use, and I would say Real Ghostbusters is a great franchise. I love the cartoon, but it's not as popular as the movies themselves. So yes, you should have started low with the price, and yeah, in the future you can increase the value of things, but you start slow, you entice people to come to the table, and that's all it takes. And to be honest with you, at this level of this figure, you can mass produce them if you get a good response. But there haven't been a lot of Real Ghostbusters stuff lately, so that's another thing that you have to take into consideration. You know, the Real Ghostbusters is a cartoon that I love, my favorite cartoon from the 80s, but that's it. You know, like, we don't get any more Real Ghostbusters stuff. The only people who will end up supporting something like this are people my generation who grew up in the 80s watching the cartoon. But a lot of the people who grew up maybe in the 90s, who grew up in the 2000s, they did not have that opportunity. So yeah, it's going to be a very limited scope versus the movies that still play out, they're still sold, they're still there, there's promotion for those movies, and people are still coming and watching the movie. So yeah, this is the bigger project and definitely the one that got the greatest support. And I would say kudos to Hasbro, to Haslab for pursuing this and bringing this to the table. And I think a lot of people are excited. I am excited for, and we're looking forward to next year to see it, the final product, finally, to have it in front of our eyes and to really give it our best review, or to say if it was worth it in the end or not. But what is your opinion, my friends? What do you think about this project? Are you a fan? You're not a fan? Did you pre-order from day one? You have to wait? Are you still undecided and maybe today's your final day and you need some, you know, some idea what to do? Well, you know, I would say go to the website and don't miss your chance. Just choose whatever you like. I think this is a great purchase. It's a great collectible. In my opinion, it's going to be probably the best. Of course, if everything comes out the way it is, it's going to be the best toy of 2025. My friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button to remind of the next video. Follow me on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are in the description. And please consider supporting the channel financially through Patreon. My friends, God bless. Take care. And I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.